Hello everyone. Ngayon I'll be going to rationalize math questions for the NAPOLCOM, Civil Service, General Education, and what more? ALS, basic. This is basic mathematics, and I'll be going to read the questions, explain how the answer is arrived, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's start. The first question is, two buses leave the same station at 8 p.m. One bus travels north at the rate of 30 kilometers per hour, and the other travels east at 40 kilometers per hour. So how many kilometers apart are the buses at 10 p.m.? Okay, there we go. From 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay, so this one is 2 hours all in all. Okay, one travels north. Shall we say car A travels north, which is what's this? Okay, this is car A. And then car B to the east, we say car B. And then it says, like, for 2 hours, this car A travels at 30 kilometers per hour. Okay, so 30 kilometers per hour, and then this one is 40 kilometers per hour. Okay, now as you can see here, per hour, that means in 1 hour there are 30 kilometers. So it says here from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So that means there are 2 hours. We're just going to multiply this one into 2, and that's the total distance. So shall we say 30 kilometers per hour in 2 hours time, that is 60 kilometers distance. Okay, and then this one 2 hours also, because they leave at the same time at a specific point. So say 40 kilometers per hour in 2 hours, this is 80 kilometers. Okay, 80 kilometers. This is the distance north and east. Okay, there you go. Guys, there is this what we call 3, 4, 5 triangle. Okay, so 3, 4, 5 triangle. This one, if you're just familiar with this, you will know this one. You must familiar with this, because this one is really very helpful. You don't need to spend more time in solving using Pythagorean Theorem and stuff like that, because this is one type of a special triangle. Okay, there you go. This one is always a multiple of 3. And it's a multiple of 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, like that. And this one is multiple of 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, like that. And this one multiples of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, like that. Now, why I discuss this one? Okay, the two legs must always be 3, 4 or 3, 4, like that. And the hypotenuse, if it's right triangle, this must be in 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is the hypotenuse. Now, as you can see here, 60 is a multiple of 3, right? Because 3 times 20 is equal to 60. And then this one, 80 is also equal to a multiple of 4, which is 4 times 20. 3 times 20 is 60. 4 times 20, that is 80. So that means the question, because the question is asking how far are the two buses apart after 2 hours. Okay? So this is the question. And then we are taking it, we are applying this 3, 4, 5 special triangle. So this is 3 times 20, this is 60, 3 times 40, 3 times 20, 4 times 20, I'm sorry, is 80. And then we say 5 times 20, this is 100 kilometers. Okay? They're 100 kilometers away. That's the answer there. Now, if we are going to use Pythagorean Theorem, this is 60 squared plus 80 squared is equal to x squared, which is the hypotenuse, right? Now, 60 squared, this is 3,600 plus 6,400 is equal to x squared. This one, 3,600 plus 6,400, we say that this one is 10,000 is equal to x squared. Taking the square root, so x is equal to 100, which is also the same. See, if you are going to use the Pythagorean Theorem, you will just spend a lot of time than using the special triangle. You must familiarize the use of the special triangles, because in this kind of problem, you will really use them, and then it will really help you save time when you're going to answer the questions in the test. Okay, so ganun siya, 100 kilometers. Okay, next, number 2. Which of the following is the factorization of the binomial x squared minus 42? Okay, x squared minus 42. Which of the following factorization? Okay, there you go. To factor this one out, x squared plus 4 squared. I'm sorry, this one is not number 2, 4 squared. Okay, there you go. Anyway, number 2, we have this. x squared, what is the factorization form of the binomial x squared minus 4 squared? I explained this one before, like if you have x squared minus y squared, you just have to copy x plus y. The factors must be x plus y, x minus y. X, y, x, y, but the signs are positive and negative. Okay, that's it. So in this case, we can just say that the factors are x plus 4 and x minus 4. Okay, so that's the factor of this one. Next one, we say what value of x will satisfy the equation 0.4 times 5x minus 1470 is equal to x. Okay, there you go. 0.4 times 5x minus 1470 is equal to x. There you go. Okay, so multiplying this one, so we have 0.4 times 5x. We say that that is 2x minus 0.4 times 1470. Wait. Okay, so this one is 588 is equal to x. Okay, there you go. Subtracting this one, transpose it the other side, transposing the other side. 2x minus x, because this one is positive, we change. If you're going to change that in the other side, it becomes negative. Is equal to this one is negative 588. This becomes 588 positive. Okay, so 2x minus x, that is just x, so that's 588. This is the answer now. Okay, there you go. Next, which of the following has the greatest value? Okay, so I'll just write the choices. Okay, so those are the choices. 3 plus 32 plus okay, so there you go. This one, which has the greatest value? First one is, of course, this one is 35. 3 plus 32 is 35. This one, you're going to make it 6 first. 3 plus 3 is 6 times 2. You multiply it with 2. This is 12. So 12 plus 35, that is equal to 47. So this one, letter A is 47. This one, letter B is 33 itself. And letter C is equal to, this one is 6. 3 plus 3, 6 times 2. That's 12 times 2. That is 24. And 3 plus 3 plus 3, that is 9. This is inside the parentheses. And this is 9 times 2, that is equal to 18. So the answer here is letter A. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's go for the next number. The average of 5 different counting numbers is 20. What is the highest possible value that one of the numbers can have? Okay. Choices A, B, C, D. We have 20, 40, 30, 90. 20, 40, 30, 90. Okay, average of 5 numbers, this is 20. Okay, average of 5 numbers, this is 20. So when I say average of 5 numbers, that means hinati-hati mo siya into 5 beses and the total is 20. Okay, limang grupo. Now, to get the total number, you'll just have to multiply that. 5 times 20, the total is 100. Okay? So the total numbers, the total of what's this number is 100. Now it says here, which of the following, what is the highest possible value that one can add? Okay, so average of 5 numbers lang ha. So we can say 1, 1, 1, 1, pwede silang pareho. And then 96. This can be the highest like this because adding them, that totals 100. We can also have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one is 90. Okay, like that. We can also have 1, 1, 1, and then 2, and then 95, like that. But among the choices, we already have this one, which is 90, and we cannot have, because it's the highest possible value, we can have 20, we can have 30, we can have 30, 40, 20, and but the thing is, 90 is there. The question is asking for the possible highest value, so we have to choose letter D, okay? There you go. There are so many possibilities, but among the possibilities, I mean the choices given, we have there 90, okay? So there you go. Next one. 3 brothers inherited a cash amount of 62,000, and they divided it among themselves in the ratio of 5:4:1. So how much more is the largest share than the smallest share? Okay, there you go. Okay, so the total money that they must divide is 62,000 pesos. Okay, and then in the ratio of 5:4:1. Okay, there you go. Now, the question is, what is the largest? How much is the largest compared to the smallest? How much is it larger? Okay, the smallest. Okay, we have to, how to do this one? We cannot use the ratio and proportion method because this one is not in that way. What you can do is just, this is a technique, okay? Add all. So 5 plus 4 plus 1, if you will see this one, sometimes there are 4 here or 5 like that. So just add them. 5 plus 4 plus 1, that is 10. Okay? And then this one, you divide it by 10, which is the total you have added here. Divided by 10, this one is 6,200. This is just one part. Okay? 6,200 is one part. 6,200, one part. And then this one, 6,200 times 4, that is, times 4, that is 24,800. Okay? There you go. Next. The other one is 6,200 times 5, that is 31,000. Okay? The question is, how much is the largest minus the smallest? Minus mo yan siya, so that means 31,000 minus 6,200, that is equal to 24,800. Okay? So, ganun siya. 24,800. There you go. Next one. What is the missing term? Okay, so this one is pattern naman siya. Okay, so what is the missing terms in the series? Okay, so that is 5, 20, 80. Okay, so that's 5, 20, 80, 1,280, and then 20,480. So what's in between? Okay, there you go. Next, as you can see, 20 divided by 5, that's 4. 5 times 4 is 20, and then 20 times 4, that is 80, right? You just multiply by 4 and 4. This is how you're gonna get it. 20 divided by the second divided by the first, and then the third divided by the second, you can get the common ratio or the common multiplier, okay? So there you go. So 80 times 4, 80 times 4, that is 320. 320 times 4, that's 1,280. 1,280 times 4, that is, sorry, 1,280 times 4, this is 5,120. There you go, 5,120. 320, the choices, 320 and 5,120. There you go, letter D. Okay, next one. Next number we have here, at what rate per annum, that means interest rate, per annum or per year, should 2,400 be invested so that it will earn the interest of 800 in 8 years? Okay, there you go. Simple interest, I is equal to PRT. Okay, PRT. Where I is the interest, P is the principal, and R is the interest rate, and then time is years. T is time in years. Okay, there you go. The interest given is 800. And then the principal given is 2,400. And the question is R. What is R? And then the T is 8 years. Okay, there you go. So we can say My strategy in this case, I don't multiply immediately, okay? Even though in general education or what's this, NAPOLCOM, you can use calculator, but in civil service, you cannot, okay? So I have the strategy in here. I just divide it by 8. Anyway, this one can be divided by 8 both, okay? So there one is like 100 is equal to 2,400 times R, and then 8 divided by 8 is equal to, when you divide 8 by 8, that is already 1. And then since this one is 100 again, divide by 100 divided by 100, this one is equal to 1, okay? And then this one is 24R na lang. So divided by 24, divided by 24. There you go. R is equal to, this one cancel. R is equal to 1 divided by 24, that is 0.0416 or 42, okay? Multiplying it with 100 because we're getting the interest rate. So we have R is equal to times 100. We have times 100. That is 4.2%. Okay, so that is being asked there. 4.2%. Next one. The area of the rectangle is 8x squared plus 2x minus 8. And if the length is x plus 4, what is the width? Okay, there you go. The area is x squared plus 2x minus 8. And then this is area. And then the width is equal to x plus 4. What is the length? Okay? There you go. Sorry, this is the length. And what is the width? That is being asked there. Okay? So the choices A, B, C, D. We have okay, there you go. These are the choices. Okay, now we know that the area of the rectangle is 2L plus 2 width, right? And then area, since this one is this way, so there you go. We can have sorry, this is perimeter pala. Length times width, I'm sorry. So this one is like x squared plus 2x minus 8 is equal to length, which is x plus 4, and then the width. Now we have to factor this one out. As I've said before, I discussed in how factoring trinomials. Factor the firsts. Okay, so let's have this one. X squared plus 2x plus minus 8. Now, factors of the first and the last, we have the x and the x. This one, negative 8, so we can have two factors here. Minus 4 and 2, positive 2, and then minus 2 and positive 4. What more? 8, negative 1, or negative 1, and 8. Okay, there you go. So, we can say this one, if we're going to add that, okay, always add the factors. Adding this one, we have the result of negative 2. Adding this one, we have the result of positive 2. Adding this one, we have positive 7, and this one is negative 7. I'm sorry, binaliktad ko lang. Minus 8 pala. I'm sorry. 1 and minus 8, so we have minus 7. Now, since the middle term, okay, the middle term is positive 2, and that's here, so our factors are this one, okay? So, we have there x minus 2, which is the first one, and then x plus 4. This is our factors, okay? Is equal to x plus 4, w, okay? Now, divided by x plus 4, because we are getting the w, right? And then the x plus 4 here, and then x plus 4. Okay, there you go. Cancel x plus 4, this is 1, and cancel that one. So our w is equal to x minus 2. Our answer is letter B. Okay, there you go. Next one. The vertex of an isosceles triangle is 20 degrees. What is the measure of one of the base angles? Okay. Okay, as you know, that isosceles triangle, the two legs are equal. Okay, so when I say isosceles, okay, so this one, the two legs are congruent, and the base angles are also congruent. Okay, there you go. Now, this is the vertex, which is not the other angle except the base angles. We call them base angles. Base angles of isosceles triangle are always congruent, the same as the legs. Okay? Now, if this one is 20 degrees, okay? So how much would this be? Remember that a triangle has a total degree measure of 180. Okay? 180 minus 20, that is 160, right? And 160, that is the total of this one. And I said, they are equal, always equal in isosceles triangle. Since there are two angles here, we are going to divide by 2. This one is 80 degrees. So this one is 80, this one is 80. Okay? So the answer there is choices. 150, 60, 75, or 80. So the answer here is letter D. Okay? There you go. Next one, Anna and Beth do a job together in 3 hours. Okay? Anna and Beth, they can do the job in 3 hours. Working alone, Anna can do the job in 5 hours. So Anna is like 5 hours. How long will it take Beth to do the same job? Okay? There you go. Now, how are we going to represent this one? We're always to have one part of the job. Okay? So since Anna can make it in 5 hours, and then both of them can make it in 3 hours, how about Beth? Okay? So we'll just have one part of the job for Anna. Okay? One part of the job for Anna is 1/5. And since Beth, we don't know, let Beth be X. So 1/X. Okay? One part of the job. She can do that in X hours. And the total, one part of the job again is 1/3. Okay? That's how we do it. Now, solve this one. Okay? You know this one? This is Anna, this is Beth, and this together. Now, solving this one, you'll just have to multiply, cross-multiply like this. This is how I always instruct my students or my reviewers in dealing with the fractions, because this is easier. X times 1, that is X, plus, because it's plus, 5 times 1, that is 5, over 5 times X, that is 5X. Okay? Is equal to 1/3. Now, this one is fraction again. You cross-multiply na lang. Wala nang multiplication here because there's equal sign. Pag walang equal sign, minus or plus lang, that's you're gonna do like this. This one, that one, and this one. But since this one is, there is equal sign here, cross-multiply lang like that. Okay? So this one is taken as 1, 3 times X plus 5, or 3 times X, that is 3X. 3 times 5, that is plus 15, right? Plus because this is positive. And equals to 5 times 1, that is 5X. Okay? Now, transpose natin sa kabila, magiging 15 is equal to 5X minus 3X, right? There you go. 5X minus 3X, that is 2X, is equal to 15. And then divided by 2, because we're getting the X, divided by 2. So that means 15 divided by 2, our X is 7.5 or 7½ hours. Okay, the choices, 3 1/3 hours, 2 1/3 hours, 3 hours, letter C, and letter D, 7½ hours. And that's letter D, okay? There you go. Next one. Next. Next one. How much greater is the sum of the first 50 counting numbers greater than the sum of the first 100 counting numbers? Now, it's really very hard for us to add like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Counting number starts at 1 and then until there. First 50 and then first 100. Now, it's really very hard for us, and then actually it's not hard, but it will just like you're just going to spend a lot of time with this. Now, I have this formula, and the easiest way is 1 to 50, kunin natin yung sum, how much? And then 1 to 100, kunin natin yung sum. Okay? Now, paano? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, it takes time. But there is, okay, so from 1 to 50, mayroon tayong ilang numbers? 50. So, 1 to 100, mayroon tayong ilang numbers? There are 100 numbers, right? 1 to 100. Now, dito, kunin natin, ganito lang. Yung total, 50, divided by 2 nyo lagi. Divided by 2 and then multiply nyo sa first at last. 1 plus 50. Laging ganyan, ha? And then, yung isa naman, 100 numbers total, divided by 2. And then, 1 to 100, so 1 plus 100. Ganyan siya. So what's the sum? This is now what we call sum. If you doubt this, you can just check this one using your calculator. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 until 50, you will get the same answer. But this one, again, the total number divided by 2 always, and then first and last. The sum of the first and the last. Okay? Total number divided by 2, the sum of the first and last again. Okay? So this one, 1 plus 50, that's 51. 50 divided by 2. 50 divided by 2, this is 25, right? This is 25, and then this one is 50. 100 divided by 2 is 50. 50 divided by 2 is 25. So multiplying 25 times 1 plus 51, 50, that's 51. Multiply this one, we have 1275. Okay? There you go. Next, 50, 100 divided by 2 is 50. 100 plus 1, that is 101. 101 times 50, that is equal to 5,050. Okay? There you go. Minus this one because it says that the sum of this one is how much greater than the sum of this. I-minus nyo lang siya. 5,050 minus 1,275, that is 3,775. There you go. Tama ba ako? Yeah, there you go. This is the answer. Get it? That's how we deal with this kind of problem. Next, which of the following has the largest value? A, 85, B, 39, C, 65, and D, 94. Of course, letter D is the answer here, which is 94. Ayun. So, that's it. I'll begin to see you on the next video. Bye-bye.